Hi again, folks. It's that time. We're going to get the Futura up. It has been a minute since I've had the Futura up in the air. So we've got a 3300 in her, set to the CG. It's flying on the FMS Reflex with an AR620 receiver. And I think the only real modification I've done to it is I've taken the strut from a main gear and modified that to fit on the front, and it gives me just a little more ground clearance, a little more authority on the ground. And I kind of like it because the front nose wheel is a little small. Now they're all same size, and I really like the way it looks and lands this way. So alright, I'm gonna stop talking so much and we'll get her in the air. Here she is lined up. Let's get a surface tech. Left aileron, right aileron, up, down, left, right. I'm in high rates. And throttle cuts on. Gonna take off with takeoff flaps.
Flaps up. Takeoff flaps.
Alright, I think my timer is set for 3 minutes and 30 seconds, but I should get close to 4. So once that timer hits, if I'm not already lined up, we'll get her down. And I'm gonna fly, I have a 3700 4S that's the same size and weight as this 3300. So I'm gonna fly that and fly it to 4 minutes and see what happens. Because this jet is supposed to fly on the 2200 and get 3 to 3.5 minutes, but that 2200 is depleted and it is hot when it comes down. So I normally fly on 33s and I can push 4 not without any problems and still come down at storage voltage. But alright, let's get her in the air.
Flaps up.
Let's see if I need to do trimming on this one at all.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty good. This plane has such elevator authority. It'll almost flip around on itself in the right conditions.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
This one will fly slow too, surprisingly. Not quite as slow as a Habu, but
Flaps up.
it will fly slow. Let's see what we can get here close. This plane,
Time remaining 1 minute.
folks, this plane, let's see, I've had new fuselage, new wings. I think the only thing I haven't changed, because it's crashed while I was learning how to, because this one flies a little different. It's got some stall. If you're not careful, it will bite you. But I've destroyed wings, I've destroyed fuselage. Before I put Loctite on my EVF, I would spin them backwards and destroy the blades, because they would spin off. But it's a good flying jet, but you got to keep your throttle up. This thing will drop out if you don't.
Time expired.
Alright, so we're going to do
Takeoff flaps.
takeoff flaps. Once we get her lined up, we'll cut throttle more.
Landing flaps.
Look how stable that is on approach.
Takeoff flaps.
Too hot. I got to cut power farther out. I forgot this plane's a floater. That's alright.
Landing flaps. Takeoff flaps. Flaps up.
I did not like that landing. But it's got full suspension gear, so it absorbs it. Been a while since I've flown it. Gotta get used to it again, but I'm gonna put the heavy battery in and take her back up, so be right back. Alright, I'm back, folks. Sorry for the little pause there, but got the Futura reset with the, and I misspoke earlier, it's not a heavier battery, it's a higher capacity. It's the same size, same weight as that Graphene 3300, which I just flew. But this one's an Ovonic, and it's a 3700, but it's the same size and weight. But it's only 50C, or 60C, maybe 60C. Anywho, you can see I changed out the canopies there, and I now got my little camera mounted facing the rear.
Takeoff flaps.
And we're going to capture some footage from the air.
Braking.
Alright, we're lined up, and look at, reset my timer here. Hey, sorry about that little pause, folks. My camera battery died, so I had to just jump over and change out that battery. We are lined up with Futura. It's got the 4S 3700 Ovonic pack in it. Same weight as a 3300 that I was flying previously, but higher capacity. So,
Throttle cut.
you know what I'm going to do though, sorry, bear with me. I am going to change my timer to 4 minutes. There we go. Alright. So we're all set now. I'll fly it for 4 minutes, and then I'll do a battery check. Because 3.5 minutes is just not enough with this jet. It really isn't.
Flaps up.
Looks like I could have moved that battery a little further forward, but that's alright.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
You can see my little camera there mounted in the canopy as it flies by. Still feels like it's got the same amount of rip. Let's pick it up. It's full throttle.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
It's no speed demon, but very fun to fly. Very agile. I would just love to be able to fly this as long as I fly the Habu. This is a lot smaller jet though too, but 64mm EDF.
Time remaining 1 minute.
Alright, coming down to 1 minute. Haven't really been pushing it hard, trying to do some mixed flying. I'll come around, I'll go full throttle and try to take it vertical. Not as good as some other planes, but it's decent. I cut her off. Brought her back.
Seconds. Takeoff flaps. Landing flaps.
Alright, cutting power.
Time expired.
We're going to glide her in.
Throttle cut on.
Alright, let's get her on the bench.
Flaps up.
You can see that it's got good bouncy suspension. Yes, I left it in the truck. I know. Canopy off. Pull the battery out. Had to get a little. Alright, so the lead's plugged in. And that is 24%, 3.76 volts across and my timer was 4 minutes 22 seconds. And that is an Ovonic 60C 3700 4S. It's a really good battery. I fly that in a Habu too. But there you go. Good 4 minutes and still got good voltages out of a Futura, which I think is great, because that thing is a battery hog. And smaller batteries, it'll suck them dry and it'll make them hot, and I don't want to risk damaging any kind of batteries in that plane. So there she is. Still wearing a little top hat. I got to get that camera out of there, but alright. I'll probably fly either T-28 or the Waco again, and we'll finish out our day at the field. Woo, jealous son. Thanks for watching, folks. I appreciate every one of you. I like all the likes and comments. I try really hard to answer everything that people comment on. I appreciate it. I just like sharing my joy, my love of flying, and like I said, as I can afford them, I'll get new planes and put them on the channel. But I've still got a lot of planes in the hangar I haven't flown in a while, so those may come out too. So, all right, we'll see you in the next go around. Thanks for watching.